Hey guys, we're standing here at Unicoi and they're getting ready to go toward Tray Mountain. This is a very interesting story I done happened up on. I'm tickled to death to hear what we're getting ready to hear. Tell me about yourself and your family behind you.
Well, we've been hiking for most of the kids' lives. My wife and I did the PCT back in '96, and we always wanted to take our kids out. So back in '15, we headed over. We live in San Diego, so it's just down the road, and we started the PCT, and we did the PCT in '15. And then in '17, we all jumped over to the CDT, hiked that for 6 months, got that one done. So now we're over here on the AT trying to fish, the whole family's trying to fish the Triple Crown.
Tell me your trail name.
Okay, I'm Papa Raven.
Papa Raven.
That's Mama Raven.
Mama Raven over there. Like I need to go get the kids now here. I mean, this is really exciting for me.
Whisper.
Whisper.
I'm Bling.
What is it?
Bling.
Can you tell me how you got that name?
When we did the Pacific Crest Trail, somewhere along the line I found a pinwheel. It was like super shiny, and I put it on my pack. And then I guess that's kind of how it started. Then I started collecting other things. At one point I had 2 pinwheels, and then I just started collecting, shiny or colorful stuff on my backpack. And so that's how
That is very cool. Let me see if she can tell me how she got her trail name.
I like to talk to myself when I'm walking. It keeps me entertained, and I whisper to myself, so that's how I got that.
Cool. And where did you get that name? Where were you at when you put that name?
Somewhere in Colorado on the CDT.
CDT. Wow. How old are you?
13.
When was the first time you remember hiking?
Oh.
Was your mother carrying you?
No, it
Your
probably
dad?
would have been. It was when I was 6 years old in Washington.
Washington. Wow. That is very cool. Let me talk to Dad a little bit more.
Yeah.
What inspired you to start even hiking? And were you raised as a young man hiking with your family?
Well, excuse us, we're fighting colds. My wife can't even talk right now, her voice is thriving. I did some backpacking with my family, and it was not a lot, short trips and things like that. And then when I met my wife, I took her out backpacking. She had a miserable trip. She hated it. She had many blisters. It was really hard, but she really liked being out. And so, like within 2 years after that, we had done the JMT, the John Muir Trail, and we slowly worked up trail after trail, bigger and longer, until we did the PCT back in '96.
Okay. Now, most people I asked that are Triple Crowners, and I met, triple crowners and all, most of them end up telling me after they've done all 3 that the AT was the hardest. Do you find that to be true yet, or not necessarily?
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean,
good.
we're only, what, 60 miles into it, so
right.
I do not have a good feel for that right now.
I understand.
So,
Now, out of the other 2, which one was it? I know they're different. I know they're totally different, but which one do you think physically was harder?
oh, the CDT was
Okay.
physically harder, yeah.
And logistically too? Don't you think, with the maps and all?
Well,
Because of the trail.
okay, with route finding and maps and I mean, as you put it on the CDT, you don't get lost. You just misplace the trail.
Right.
We probably were off route 80% of the time.
That's amazing.
80% of the days we got off.
That's amazing.
It's just a matter of just finding where the next place you need to go is and
I know.
going there.
That's tough. That's scary to me. A lot of people get off trail, like you say, and wander for a long time before they get back on trail, whereas the PCT is well marked, to a certain extent, not quite as well marked as AT, I think. But now, tell me any difference that you've already noticed about the AT.
Oh, the shelters and water. We're
Being
not
so
used
plentiful.
to shelters. It's not something we do. In fact, we don't plan on really spending a lot of time at shelters, maybe for a table or get out of the rain. More than likely, we're going to be camping just in established campsites along the way. And that's the way we're going to do it, because that's the way we've done everything else.
No hostels, not very many hostels or town stays?
Hostels don't make sense for a family of 4.
Too much.
Too much money.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah, I can get a
Hotels also.
room for less money, and
Right.
I have my own. I have laundry, I
Right.
have shower, I have everything, and it's a lot easier on us.
Yeah.
So, room is easier than a hostel.
Do you have your next trail town planned as of now?
Well, when we do a trip, we actually lay out and just send food because it's just too expensive to
Okay.
buy for 4. You know, you can go in and buy it everyone in the little towns, but for 4 people, it's a lot of money when you're starting to look like that. So it makes a lot more sense for us
Drop
to
box.
box up and do boxes the whole way. So we know exactly where we're going. We just supplement when we get to those
Okay.
towns.
Now in Franklin, where do you have the box going to? The post office in
Well,
Franklin?
we're going from here to Dix,
Dix Creek.
and then after that,
Franklin's the next town.
we're not going into Franklin.
Okay, well that's the next biggest town. The next thing is the NOC.
NOC, that's where we're
NOC,
going.
and that's not, but all that is a restaurant and a store.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know.
I can do my box.
You got your box.
Yeah,
And then
that-
I'm assuming you got something at Fontana before you go into Smoky Mountain. Before you go to
That's
Smoky.
where our first official zero's at.
Okay, at the
Even
lodge.
though we've already taken 2 because of sickness.
I understand. Okay, I know that, like you said, you're in a hurry. I don't want to keep you, but I asked you the other day, and I'm sure glad I run up here and caught you today because I've been thinking about you since I saw you at the cabin. And first of all, just congratulations on you and your family for having accomplished 2 of the 3 major trails in the country. And now here you are out here, and sounds like you're having a good time, except for the sickness. If you can get over that, I know it'll be a lot better.
It will.
Hopefully, Mom gets over it here pretty quick, and she can enjoy it. She can enjoy it as much as I see the kids are enjoying it in the background. And it is so encouraging to me to see a family like yours and the kids out here having a good time. Here's sister playing with brother's hair and all, and they just look like they're having the time of their life being out here. And again, I just thank you for taking a minute to talk to me. Anybody you want to say hello to, or anybody you want to give a word of encouragement if they're coming out to hike the Appalachian Trail for the first time?
Hey, first of all, I don't know anyone else other than us on the trail this year, so I say hi to all the family back home. Really, we have a number of people supporting us back there, and they're going to be doing all the mailing and helping us out when things go wrong or we need help. So we're really grateful for all that.
I always tell on my channel, I try to stress the importance of a support system back home, and I think it's a major reason people accomplish some trails if they've got a good support system. So I think I hear you saying that is a very important part of what y'all do.
Oh yeah, definitely it is.
Thank you for taking a minute, and God bless every step between here and Katahdin, and I hope I get to see a summit picture of the family.
All righty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No. Hey guys, we're sitting here at Unicoi Gap and got some hikers just come out. In fact, the Top of Georgia band is next to me, and Freddie is getting him a room for tomorrow night. And I'm gonna talk to this guy. I've heard just a little bit about what he was telling, I believe, just now. But give us your name, your trail name, or anything you want to say.
Hi, I'm James. I'm from New Hampshire. No trail name yet. I've been hiking for about a week and I'm loving it. This is awesome.
You started, did you do the approach trail?
I did, yes.
Oh, wow. And you did that within a week?
Yep.
Oh, that's part of it. Wow. How did you get down from New Hampshire to here to start the Appalachian Trail?
I took a plane from Boston, and then I took the train out to North Springs, I think it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, and then got a shuttle from there.
And you went to that hiker hostel. It's not called that anymore?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. That took the place. That's a nice place. We stayed there when my wife hiked in 2014.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Now, last night you stayed at Blue Mountain, I think Blue Mountain Shelter, and there was a pretty big group there, or not?
Yeah, it was pretty full. I mean, the shelter had a lot of room, but most people were tented outside, and there weren't many spots left by the end of the day.
Let's get that again. Them cars come out. You said it was pretty full.
It was pretty full, yes.
How many you think, counting the tents and all, that was in the area? Was there 20 or 25 people?
I'd say at least 20. I
Okay.
don't know. Some people showed up after I had gone to bed. So.
Right. Now, have you been tenting almost every night, or have you stayed in any shelters, or what?
I stayed in a shelter the first night to stay out of the rain, and then since then it's been a tent every night.
Okay, good. What's your family or friends or relatives think about you coming up here to do this? Coming down here
At
to
first, I think they were a little nervous, but now they're all very supportive, very excited.
do this? Very
So,
cool. Very
yeah.
cool. Now, is all your gear working?
Yep.
Any problems with any gear?
No, not yet, luckily.
How long have you been planning for this?
I thought about doing it last year, planned a little bit during the summer, changed my mind a couple times, so maybe 6 months, we'll say.
Okay. Has it been exactly what you thought it was going to be, or is there anything that jumps out at you a little different?
I think it's too early to tell. I haven't done much backpacking, but I've done a lot of hiking and camping, and so it feels like putting that together.
Okay.
But once I get more into towns, doing more resupplies, all that stuff, I'm sure it'll be something new.
Will you stay at the next road crossing and get out of the rain that's coming for Friday?
I might hike there and spend the night there, but I'll probably hike through Friday.
With
Or do
all
a
the
half
bad
day.
rain?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's going to be as bad as the last storm.
Well, that's true. They just downgraded it a little bit, but so you're right about that. So it may not be as bad
Yeah.
as they're showing.
If it's showing tornado warnings again, I'll probably take cover.
Yeah, be smart about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not hiking. No one else is hiking with you right now. You're hiking around people, but not necessarily with anybody.
Correct. Yeah. There's a group that's going to end up at the same shelter tomorrow night, and so we'll all meet up there.
Okay. Good deal. Good deal. I'm not going to keep you because I know you're probably going to try to hike out here pretty quick, but I believe it's trying to get you some Band-Aids maybe for your feet. You had a couple of hot spots, I heard you say?
I did, yeah. I taped them up and they were pretty good, but I've heard about the blister Band-Aids, so
Okay.
that'll be awesome to try. And thanks again for the soda.
Yeah. Got a couple of cars coming, and then we'll ask another question or two and get out of here. Some people that watch the videos wonder why in the world do I interview when I'm at a road where all the cars at? Well, the answer to that is that's where the hikers stop. And I don't have a choice. I'm not in the middle of the woods because I'm not hiking inside. Most times we're at a trailhead, and a lot of times there's traffic or people around us, but it seems to work okay. The viewers get to hear most of what they need to hear, I think. A couple more real quick questions. What have you missed the most about not being at home?
Probably my bed, but you know, I'm not really missing that much right now.
Okay.
Yet, at least.
And do you have anything up the trail that you know about that you're looking forward to, like maybe in New Hampshire?
Definitely New Hampshire. I mean, I love hiking in New Hampshire, so getting back to that and doing this as part of a through will be awesome. Seeing family and friends and hiking with them.
Have you hiked some of the White Mountains?
Yes, quite a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, well, I live there.
Yeah, I know it, but I mean, somebody that's experienced hiking the White Mountains probably don't meet a lot of people that you're hiking around that has even seen the White Mountains, much less hike the White Mountains.
Right.
And if you hike the White Mountains, and you have, then you know that is a very tough section of the Appalachian Trail. And if you're excited about getting there, I can't wait to see your picture when you reach Katahdin, because you're a head start about a lot of people having come from New Hampshire and being an experienced hiker in that area. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on being out here and attempting a through hike. And if we see you again, you see the truck up the trail this year, make sure you flag us down and get another soda pop from us.
Absolutely.
You want to say hello to anybody before we close it out?
Yep. Hi, Mom, Dad, Sarah, everyone else from Littleton, and all my other friends and family. I'm looking forward to seeing you again in a couple months.
God bless every step between here and Katahdin.
Yes, sir.